Hey everyone, Shabear 1000 here.
Monkey 1000.
Monkeys dropped me off. We're at Flying Eagle Preserve. We are in the haunted section. Huh.
Yep.
Yeah, it's supposed to be haunted around this area because Fort Cooper's just right behind us there, not too far. So we camped here once before. It was up that way, but there's somebody up there and that's okay because we found this shaded spot. Now I'm gonna have to go get that fire ring up there and move it to here because people run over this stuff. People can't drive. So, but we have the bikes on. So I gotta get unloaded so she can get back. I'm doing a solo tonight. And then she's coming out tomorrow, right?
Yep.
And Saturday, right? Okay. We got the place till Monday, but we might leave Sunday and just take our time tearing down and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, but I'm gonna set you up on a tripod and we're gonna get these bikes off of here and I'll speed you up. And I think we're gonna put the tent right here, nice and flat, no roots, no widowmakers. We're out of the sun. The sun's over there, that's west, so it should come up over here, which will still be kind of shady, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me get you set up, guys. Okay guys, so Monkey just did her intro and I am going to get the bikes unloaded. I'll probably take the rack out and that way it's easier to unload stuff and it's not that heavy. She's with me now, so alright guys, let's cue some music. I'm going to speed you up a little bit and I'm going to get these bikes unloaded, get everything unloaded, and then we'll move on to the gazebo tent. We brought the big tent this time. I've got, let's see, one review. I've got several reviews to do. We'll get to that, but one of them is going to be on its own. I'll mention it in this video, but one of them is going to be its own dedicated review video. So let's get unloaded. Okay guys, so now we're gonna drag that picnic table over here with the car and then possibly that fire ring. All right guys. That's good. Well, that Chevy has a little more power than I thought, because I did not know. That was concreted in. Whoops.
No wonder I couldn't lift it.
What do you mean you couldn't lift it? You just did.
Oh, I tried to lift it with my arms. I couldn't even budge it.
What, the picnic table?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, that's why.
it's cemented in the ground about 18 inches at least.
Oh, shit.
All right, guys.
You're gonna be in
I'll be
trouble?
back with you. Well, I'm not taking it back and re-cementing it. All right, guys. I'm going to set up the tent now. And I'll speed you up. Alright guys, I don't know how much of that you've seen, but it's pretty well set up. Just got to put the floor in and stake it down. And I'll do that off camera so you don't get too bored. Okay guys, so Monkey just left. It's 5 minutes after 7. And so what we're going to do is, I bought a new cot, Walmart. I'm going to try it out. It's low profile. And because Monkey's been using mine, so I pretty much gave that to her. That and that mattress is an actual air mattress. So I bought me a cot. We still got that silver one, that antique vintage one. Still got it. It's okay, but this one folds up a little smaller. It's not a backpacking cot, so but we're going to try that out. And I bought me a mummy bag, sleeping bag. It's for warmer weather, which we're here in Florida, so it's just exactly what I've been looking for. It's good to like 50 degrees, so for somebody like me, like I can be sitting in the air conditioning 70 degrees and be sweating. So for somebody like me, it'd be good to 40 degrees. So that's cool. I've never had a problem with staying warm down here. I've never gotten cold. But I'm from up north, so I know how to set up my bed and stuff, you know, to where air can't get under it and make you more cold than what it is. But we're going to try them out. And then I've got a camping stove that a company sent me called the company is called Traverse On. So I don't know if I'm going to do that review tonight, because it's going to be getting dark, because we are in a lot of trees. It's actually not this light out, because this camera's amazing. But there's a nice cross breeze coming through here. I got the tent wide open, so you know it's all screened. I didn't put the rain fly on because it's only 15% chance of rain tonight. So, and that thing's easy to put on even by yourself. So if I would have to, we are in some trees, so you know I'll have time to put up the rain fly if I have to. I don't think I'll have to though. But yeah, so this stove is really cool, like it says, from Traverse On. Maybe I'll review that sitting beside the Chevy Traverse. That would be cool. But like I said, it's going to be its own video. Now you'll see more of it this weekend. But that of course will be linked at the end of this video. I'll link it for you if you want to see that stove, because it's a nice stove. But let me see, I did bring some sausage. I brought a Mountain House meal, and then we bought here, what, a couple months ago now maybe, we bought a case of MREs. So I just grabbed one. I didn't even look at it. I just grabbed one. So I don't know what it is. So that'll be cool. We'll try it out too. But so what we're going to do now, I may have to lighten you up here because it does look dark in that tent. We're going to open that up and I'll get that set up, and we'll see we'll see what it's like, see how hard it is. It's supposed to just like open up and clip, just clip. So it's not supposed to come apart, so that's good. Like I said, it's not a backpacking. You wouldn't take this backpacking, but I think my backpacking days are pretty well done. But I still take my bike, you know, camping sometimes, so I still may get a cot that does come apart that you can put in your backpack. But my pack weighs about 50 pounds, I think. But like I said, I don't backpack anymore. But that can go on my, you know, on my bike. So, but yeah. We did bring the trail cam. I'm not going to set it up tonight. I'm going to listen tonight to see where the animals are running, because you can always hear animals out here. So I'll figure out where they're running, then tomorrow I'll know where to set the trail cam up. And yeah, so let's get in here and let's check this cot out. I think it was $59, I think it was. So but yeah, it's just a I think it says compact folding cot. So, but it's low profile for like in a smaller tent. Now this one, Monkey and I both can stand straight up in it. It's no problem. So let me get you set up in here, make sure we can get some lighting okay for you. If I have to, I did bring some lights. And yeah, I'm definitely getting service. That was my phone. So alright guys, I'll be back with you in just a second. Alright guys, this is the cot. Compact folding cot. Okay. So that's what it looks like. And of course, everything in Walmart's like this nowadays. You can't buy something that's in a box that doesn't look like it's not been thrown around. So let's open this up. And their solution is just to wrap plastic around the feet. Okay, so right off the bat, I like that it does have a handle. I'll show you here in just a second. There we go. Nice little carry handle. Now, let me see. Okay, Velcro. Alright, nice. It's not very heavy at all. But, like I said, you're still not going to backpack with it. And then it just folds out. I'm just going to leave him on right now. Doesn't matter. And these lock into place. Oh, sorry guys. I am in a tent here. So Ozark Trail. I love their stuff, their equipment and everything. Alright. Nice. Very nice. Now let me sit down on this. Yeah, this will be nice. I did forget my pillow, but I have an inflatable pillow in my backpack if I need it. Also got my clothes over there in bags. So if I need to Need a pillow. I'm between 5'7" and 5'8", depending on what 7-Eleven I'm leaving. And so a 6-foot guy, it'd be fine for a 6-foot guy, no problems. Or girl. Now, let me get my sleeping bag, again from Walmart. Let me get it out of my pack, and we'll check it out. Okay guys, so it's 7:30. Real feel of 104, it's still 92. Got a bugle. Somebody's actually playing that. So here it is. I got 3 minutes on this battery, and I just turned the camera on when we got here, so the heat really kills. But I brought mini batteries, and I got our DJI power bank there. This is what I got. Ozark Trail right there. 50 degrees, warm weather, mummy sleeping bag. Lightweight, compact, ideal for backpacking. It weighs 1.81 pounds, so just under 2 pounds. My camera weighs 2 pounds, so my camera weighs more than this. And I don't know if you can tell, but you know, there's my head, so it is compact. So let's go ahead and open this up. These fast, what they call fast tech buckles or whatever. Just like that. Now we're gonna let me get this untied. I'll have to change your guys' battery here in just a minute. There we go. And let's check this out. Very nice. Now, put you back here. Of course, I won't be needing it tonight, but yeah, it is a true mummy bag, and you can, it will cinch up around your face and your neck area, so very nice. In fact, I'll probably have my head this way, but yeah, very, very nice. Again, 6-foot lady or gentleman will not have a problem with that thing. So after this weekend, last day here, I will tell you my thoughts on it, but I think that's exactly what I've been looking for. So let me clean my mess up here. I'm just gonna burn that box. I know they want you to keep the boxes that your stuff comes in. I don't do that because I'm not keeping ratty ass boxes around my house. So there it is. So I'm going to change your battery, and I'll be back with you guys in just a second, okay? Okay guys, I know it's kind of hard to see right now, but I am set up on YouTube. So that'll be cool for tonight. Pretty neat. That thing was, how much was that thing? It was like 120 bucks. But it comes with the comes with the dongle, so and it's a Roku dongle, but you can also use a Fire Stick on it, or you can use.
Jesse Giovanni Namajapal was reported as missing to the Denison Police Department. He was last seen on July 14th, 2017, in the city of Denison, Iowa, and his disappearance is considered involuntary.
Now this one, I wanted to get the Sony. The Sony has Bluetooth, so you can add another speaker on it or whatever and Bluetooth your phone. This one does not have Bluetooth, but hey, at least as long as we have service on our phone, we can hotspot that off of our phone. We can watch Netflix and, you know, news or whatever apps we want to put on here. So, but I'm going to watch some YouTube tonight, but right now I'm going to go outside. I'm going to set this fan in front of me. Now I'm going to get a cold drink. Well, I have one out there. I'm going to get a cold drink, and I'll be back with you guys in a second. I changed your battery, so we're good to go for a little bit. But man, like I said, the heat really kills batteries down here. This says an hour and 40 minutes, but I do have that thing down there, the DJI, so I can, you know, charge batteries if I need to. It's not that big of a deal. So, alright guys, I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and make something to eat. Haven't had anything all day, so, and it is about 5 minutes till 8. We're just gonna try this. This is my old stove, because like I said, I'm gonna review my new one that the company sent me. It's cool, but I'm not gonna do it right now. This is kind of like my new stove, but not in my new stove. This is the one I just bought. I wouldn't have bought this if I'd known the company wanted me to review one for them. So, alright, so that should be ready to go. Monkey bought me this, and I have not tried it out yet. I think I may have did a video on it, but 2 cups in it. You don't want to drink hot stuff out of these cups because they'll get really hot. But she bought this for me on Temu. I don't know how much it was. If I think to put it in the video, I'll put it in here. But here's a kettle, and we got a pot, and we got a fry pan in there. I got a fork. I got to remember where I know where my fork is, I think. Okay, so now this takes how much water? 1 2/3 cups of boiling water. So, oh, it's got a carabiner in here. And what's this? What is this? Oh, well, I have a fork right here. I've got a fork, a spoon, and a knife. So, pretty awesome. Thank you, monkey. Alright, now, get my fork ready. There we go. Fork's ready. And that's like the regular size of a, you know, the size of a regular fork. Let me figure out how I'm going to measure this water. I got water bottles in there. Let me grab one of those. Okay, so let's fire this up. It's got a little igniter here. So, it calls for 1 2/3 cups, which is about 13 ounces, 385 milliliters. So what I'm going to do, see, there's 16 ounces, so half of this is a cup. So half of this is 8. So we're going to go with about 2/3 of this water. Let's try that. That'll be alright, I think. I like my food kind of thick anyway, so probably should have got my gloves out. Alright, make sure it's on there. It's not going to slide off. Turn this towards me so I can operate that valve. I already put this stove to the test, and I highly recommend it. It was like 12 bucks at Walmart, that little stove there. And it will crank. So, alright, I'm going to go get my gloves. And when this is ready to come off of here, we'll dump it in this pack here. Let's go ahead and open this up. Don't eat that. Okay, here's what it looks like uncooked. Now what we're going to do is when that's boiling, we're going to add it to this pouch and then stir carefully and reseal the package. Wait 5 minutes, open package, stir and reseal. Let stand an additional 4 minutes, stir and enjoy right out of the pouch. So that's what we're going to do. But right now, I'm going to go get my gloves just in case I need them. Okay guys, it's been about 3 minutes. That water is boiling, and I didn't even have it all the way up. But the water's boiling. That's not hot at all. So let's move this over here out of the way. Let's dump this water in here. Now, we're going to stir it up. Hope I didn't put too much in. I like mine a little on the more of the thicker side, but that's okay. So I always like, you know, like my like when I eat ramen soup and stuff like that, I won't add as much water as it calls for. So we're going to set this. I got an alarm right here. We're going to set it for 5 minutes. Alright, I'll kick you back on in 5 minutes. Okay guys, so it's been 5 minutes. How do you stop this thing? Stop. Alright, it's been 5 minutes. Let's open this up. See what it looks like. Still a little more liquidy, but we still got 4 more minutes. Now I'm going to stir this up really well. It's in mushroom cream sauce, so that's good. So if you're allergic to mushrooms, don't buy this one. I've had these before, I do believe. I'm not sure. But I know I had the biscuits and gravy. They're good. All these Mountain House meals are good, but they're very expensive, man. Like this is like 9 or 10 bucks. But Monkey bought this for me for Easter. So let's go ahead and close this back up for another 4 minutes. In fact, I'm going to give it another 5 minutes. Well, I'll give it 4 minutes and then I'll open it up. And I'll see how it is. So let's set it for 4 minutes. Start. And I'll bring you back. Okay guys, we got 10 seconds left on the timer. And we'll open it up and we'll stir it up and we'll see how thick it is. If it's not as thick as I want it, I'm going to let it cool anyway with the bag open. Alright, we're done with that. Let's open this up. Get my glasses on, I can't see anything. It's that time of day where it looks good. I did not bring any salt and pepper. I need to get some of those packs. A lot of guys just stop at McDonald's and stuff and get them, but you can buy them. I need to buy some packs like that, or get me a they have those seasoning things that you can get, that you can buy, and just little tiny vials of different things, salt, pepper, paprika, stuff like that. And then of course you refill them as you run out. I'll probably get me one of those. But I'm going to let this set a couple more minutes and see if it thickens up more. It's pretty thick now, but I want it to be a little bit more thicker than that. Besides, I have to let it cool down. This is very hot, guys. So, and gals. So, I'll be back with you when I get ready to try this. I don't know if I've tried the stroganoff or not. Monkey thinks I have, but I don't know if I have or not. I may have tried beef noodles, but the beef stroganoff, I'm not sure, so we'll try it anyway, even if I have. If you guys are interested in it, I'll tell you whether it's any good or not. Okay, guys, so I cut the bag down a little bit more so you can see it better, but maybe. But let's give this a shot. It's only been about 3 minutes, but we're going to try it. That was funny when I was doing a review, a soup review or something one time. Somebody said it'd be better if you showed us you eating it. I did. You know what do you mean? Because I didn't show it coming out of the bowl. Whatever. So, but let's give this a try. Still hot, but no artificial flavoring or colors. You know, that's really good. I give it a 2 thumbs up. I'll give it a piece of mushroom. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now, I'm not going to sit here and eat this whole thing in front of you guys or anything like that. But you get the idea. I'm going to have my supper. And I'll probably bring this little fan into the tent. I got some other stuff, my bag and some stuff I got to put over in the corner of that tent, because when it gets dark I'm just gonna lay down and watch some YouTube, because I've been sweating like this all day. I've been out, I was loading the car and you know, everything like that, and setting the tent up, and I'll put the bikes on the other side of the tent. So yeah, and I think we'll be good to go. So let me eat, and I'll kick you back on here in a minute. For you guys, it'll be next clip when I get everything sorted and set away. I have my coolers over there. I'm going to put it over farther over by that tree, because it's got bait in it. Now it's frozen, and it's in a cooler and it hasn't been opened, but still, just in case, you know, I don't want it over near me. So, because you know, we do have coyotes, raccoons, and bear and stuff. So, but yeah, let me finish this up. Okay, guys, I'm in the tent. There's still mosquitoes got in here. I had to come in anyway, not because of mosquitoes. Well, I got bit once, but those stupid deer flies or horse flies, whatever you want to call them, was getting me. So they still got in here. I mean, I unzip the tent, come in, zip it back up. Same way if I go out, but they got in quick. So I'm pretty well set up here. Man, you guys, I'll have to tomorrow. I'll clean my, see that? I'll clean my lens, but I got this light on. Let me turn this off. There we go. Yeah. All right, guys. So, yeah, that's turn night shot on. Okay. So I'm gonna lay down for a little bit, put this fan on me. I gotta take my shirt off, get out of these boots. I brought my slippers and my shoes. So now I'm gonna lay down here, watch a little YouTube. I'll be back with you guys before I go to sleep. Hi guys, so got a full moon out. That's hard to see because it's through the screen, but we got a full moon out, and that's pretty cool. So I wanted to tell you, you can't see me. There we go. So I want to tell you good night. I am going to lay down here and, whoa, I'm standing up, watch some more YouTube, and probably for several more hours, and then oh, I just wonder what that was on there. Then I'm going to go to sleep, but it's about 11 o'clock right now, so let's see. Oh, it's 11:59. Okay, it's midnight. Alright, guys. So I just went outside for a couple minutes and walked around, just around my campsite. So I heard some animals over there. Not sure what they were, but come on, focus. So I'm kind of getting an idea where to put the trail cam up tomorrow night. So if they're over in that direction, they might be coming across and going, because the creek or river's right over there, so they might be going over there for a drink or might be coming back. So I'll get an idea where to put that at. So alright, guys, anything interesting happens or whatever, I'll kick you back on. If not, catch you guys in the morning. Night night. That sounded like a cow. Did you hear that? Huh. Strange. Alright, guys. Okay, guys. Yeah. So, I just turned you guys on. I had to go around. You can shut these windows from the inside. That's a good thing. But up top, you know, I had to run outside. I was just checking my phone. Wasn't supposed to rain. It said rain likely, but in this area, it was like 10%. So, as soon as I read that, I thought, man, I looked at the sky and said, man, it's getting dark. I need to go through that top one. I got up off of here, went outside to throw the rain fly on, and it just dumped it. Now I'm soaking wet in here. I'm going to have Monkey bring me a towel when she comes out. My chair's outside. It's soaking wet. So, yeah. Alright, guys, I'll be back with my camera soaking wet. Okay, guys, my lens is fogged up. I don't know how well you can see this, but I sent Monkey a picture. Yeah, it's pretty blurry. I said, I got flooded. Look at her response. Oh no, rain? No, Monk. It's that freak snowstorm we have a couple times a year in the middle of July. Alright, well, yeah. I mean, you know, when she comes out, I told her to bring a mop. She's not going to come out till later, but that's not the issue. This camera got soaked. That's an issue. I don't have anywhere to sit because my chair was outside. So, yeah. Sun's coming out now. She said it didn't even rain at the house. I'm only 8 miles from the house. Alright, guys. I'll be back with you. Alright, guys. So, good thinking, Monkey bought me this towel a while back and I never needed it. And it just reminded me that I had it in my pack. Sport and travel towel. I remember her buying this for me, you know, because I sweat a lot. But I had to dry off today. Meanwhile, I mean, you know, yeah, the tent leaks when you don't have it covered up. Actually, I thought I heard a squirrel in the tree. So I went to grab the camera, and I was like, well, that don't sound like a squirrel. It sounded like a couple raindrops. I thought, man, I better check the weather, and I did. And like I said, I was just checking the weather, and it just dumped it. Like, no warning. By the time I got off my cot, it's sitting up like that because it's wet. By the time I got off my cot, got out that door, that was all she wrote for me, boys and girls. I was a drowned rat. So now, and then I had to go out and cover the bikes up. They got soaked. I don't know what's going to happen with them. But it was a beautiful morning, man. Well, I slept in till about 10:30 because I didn't go to sleep until like 7:30. So, yeah, so I was just sitting here kicking it. Alright. Man, it's so hot out right now. I don't even know what the temperature is. Let's check. '87, showers in the vicinity. Feels like 95. Yeah, well, it's hotter than 87. Alright guys, I'm going to pull the battery out of you and let you set for a little bit. If I want to film something, I'll use my action camera over there. But, alright guys, I'll be back with you. Thanks, Monk. The towel did help. My shoes are wet. I mean, my boots are not. My slippers are not, so... But my shoes are wet, which means my socks are wet. But I have another pair of socks over in there, I think. I do have an emergency pair of clothes in there if I need them. So, okay, guys, change of plans. I'm still camping. Monkey's gonna come and get me. I'm gonna go home, get a shower, get some dry clothes because even my dry clothes got wet. They were in a bag, but they weren't tied off. So I'm gonna go home, get a shower, dry off, get some dry clothes on. I'm coming back out. So I got my sleeping bag and one of my shirts up there hanging up to dry. And as you can see, it's nice and sunny, but I checked the radar and there's a little bit of rain coming through here about 1 o'clock. So I'll make sure the tent's all nice and zipped up there. And I'm gonna bring back a mop and yeah, mop the floor in the tent. I gotta get some ice on my pop and water, and I even brought tea is warm. So yeah, that kind of blows, but that's all right. It's all part of it, right? As Monkey said yesterday, she said, "You sure you don't want me to help you put that?" She calls it a rain hat. Put the rain hat on the tent. I'll be fine, and I was. But now, when I went to sleep this morning at 7:30, it was like this. Well, there wasn't even a cloud in the sky. And like I said, I got up about 10:30 and kind of kicked it there for a few minutes, you know. And that's when I heard what I thought was a squirrel dropping, you know, nut cuttings on top of the tent, and it wasn't. It was raindrops. And like I said, by the time I got to the door, it was just dumping it down, man. So, and then, you know, I threw the rain fly up on top and went around the other side and started pulling it. And by that time, it was so full of water, so when I pulled it, all that water was dumping into the screen, you know, on top of everything inside the tent. This camera got soaked. I don't know how much longer it's going to last. This is one I just had fixed, and the other one, it puked. So we got this one back in time. I got my DJI action camera in there, so it should be alright. So I'm going to charge the power bank, and then yeah, I'll be back out here with you guys. Stick around. Okay guys, we're back out. About a mile or two up the road, there's where that deer was. Just as I shut the camera off, I found out why she wasn't moving. She took off and Mosquitoes are bad. She took off and a baby was following her. So she was feeding her baby. So that's pretty cool. So we're back. I got another video to do. I'm going to do that and then I'll be back with you on this video. So stick around, guys. Okay, guys. Getting ready for bed. Monk's already in her bed. And I'll kick you guys back on here in a little bit before I go to sleep. I'm going to be up a while. It's hot. I got to get my fan on me. Get my shorts. Get this soaking wet shirt off. So I'll be back with you. Good morning, everyone. So I did get that, I got the video uploaded. It took a while. Sorry I didn't get back with you last night, but Monkey was out in like 20 minutes and Bruno was out about the same time, so I didn't want to kick the camera on and start talking and bothering them. So she had to run in, take care of her mom, get her meds for her and stuff. She's gonna leave Bruno at the house for a little bit. She's gonna come back out. She wants to ride her bike, so got mine right here ready. So we're gonna take a bike ride here in a little bit. I'll kick you back on. Tonight I'm gonna make something on the fire. I'm gonna make a homemade pot pie in my Dutch oven, so that should be pretty good. Semi-homemade, okay? You know, I'm not gonna make the dough and cut up the carrots. I bought all that stuff in the can. Same with the potatoes, but it still should be pretty good. So, alright guys, I'll be right back with you. Okay guys, so Monkey went in the house, took care of her mom, brought back some stuff. She's gonna go back and get her mom, bring her out for supper. While she's doing that, I'll be cooking supper. So, but right now she wants to take a ride, so we're gonna get on the bikes. I went down, met her at the gate. Something to do because I laid in the tent for a little bit with a fan on me. It's hot. So, but yeah, we'll just take a ride on the bikes. I got my camera on my bike, so I'll film some of that for you. There's a road down here. You guys have seen us on the bridge a couple times, but we've never been past the bridge, so we're going to drive out that road and see what's out that way. Okay guys, we're here at the bridge. And we've been here a couple times, and it sounds like an airboat might be coming. It's pretty cool when they go over top of this. So if they're coming, I'll film that for you, but we're going to go straight ahead when we leave here. A couple airboats coming. They're going to go over the bridge, guys. Comes number 2. And I feel the wind from that. Alright, that cooled me down.
That was fun.
He had a 6-cylinder Continental engine on there. Yeah, that was a 6-cylinder Continental engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, an aircraft engine.
That's cool. Alright guys, we're gonna go.
Alright guys, here we go. Sorry I don't have my mic on because I don't have a shirt on, so I have nowhere to put the mic. So, just enjoy the ride. What? Oh. Alright guys, I'm going to kick you off for a minute. I'll turn you back on if I see anything interesting. Clear up here. Alright guys. What? Uh-oh. Monkey's got problems. I heard her bike making a racket and then all at once I heard, babe, your light fell off. Well, quit moving stuff around.
That bolt.
Yeah? What was the noise?
I have no idea.
Where was it coming from?
Front tire.
Well, because this also holds on your fender.
Oh.
So,
Oh my. That's the fender coming off, guys. Yeah, it took.
well, put this in your bag. Hey guys, we got to fix Monkey up here.
Technical difficulty, everyone. Interesting. Alright, we'll be back.
Well, I don't have anything in here. So, what we're going to have to do is make sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
How are you on the color orange?
I don't care.
Now, if you want to walk back there and look for that nut, go for it.
No.
It's my fire starter. That's the first one I bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crap, huh?
Yeah. It's one of the things. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, there you go. They can see you. Yeah. He's fixing my fender.
Well,
Kinda, to get it back.
yeah, I'm not fixing it, but I'll have to go to the hardware store and get one of them nuts, because I'm sure I don't have one that size, because it's metric.
Right. Oh, I don't have you on. There we go. So he's tying me up because the bolt fell out, the light fell off, and they both go together.
I heard a god awful noise and I thought, oh shit. Then 3 seconds later, babe! Like what? Technical difficulties? I was thinking, no shit. I heard that clear up here.
I thought the tire popped.
Oh no, you would have went down. These fat tire bikes.
I was like, shit.
No, you got a tire pop on this fat tire bike. You're going down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no doubt. I guess I need to start carrying zip ties with me. That'll get you back, Mama.
Alrighty.
Okay, guys, I'll leave you rolling until we get back.
Yeah.
We went 5 miles right here. So.
That's okay?
What?
It won't make noise, will it?
Did you put that bolt in your thing?
Yeah, I put it in here.
All right. No, it shouldn't go. All right, guys. I'll talk to you when we get back to camp. Because I've been in front of her the whole way back, and I kept stopping. Because she'll get behind a little bit, and then so I'll stop and let her catch up. And I'll keep going. But I heard that. I was like, dang, man. Oh, I could have jumped that. Wouldn't have been a big jump, but would have been a jump. Did you guys notice my front brakes aren't squeaking anymore? They will if I hit them real hard. But when I did the video on that tire pump, I had the front tire was flat. I had to end up taking it off because it kept popping off the damn wheel, and I thought, if I'm going to take this wheel off, I'm going to do something about these brakes. So I sanded them down and cleaned them with 91% IPA, and at least they're not squealing now. Now my shocks are making a god awful noise, but no, that's alright. What happened? Huh? Oh, yeah.
He's running.
There he is.
Yeah, he's on a mission. I don't know if I can get him or not.
I'll get him.
Oh, he's hiding now. Yeah, he got right behind there.
Yeah, you can't mess with these, but you can film them.
Yeah. They could be
I don't know. Big old gopher turtle.
Yeah, he's gonna get it, and I'll get his foot first.
All right, go ahead, buddy. There's his home. Yeah, there's his home right there. That's where he was going. He was heading this way. He's going to come up and go down in his hole. That's why they're called gopher turtles. They live under the ground. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. We won't bother you. You get in out of the sun. All right.
Isn't it cute?
Yep, I got his hole too.
Yeah?
Yeah, on here.
Good. Alright, guys. It was just as we came up right there in that field there on the left.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I heard
Hey.
something.
Want to see something funny?
What?
I cut my lanyard off of my fire starter.
What'd you do?
Okay, I cut my lanyard off my fire starter to fix your fender.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have any straps.
Oh, geez, you have straps right there.
I got a strap right there. Okay, guys, getting ready to make start supper. So, gonna, like I said, just got some potatoes, some peas, carrots, and chicken. She's gonna have to bring back more chicken. But let's go ahead and let's get our chicken dumped in here. Let me get these open. I'm gonna take them over there and drain them. Okay, guys, so like I said, she's gotta bring me more chicken. This is stuff we bought at the store, and I grabbed 2 extra cans because we had a couple at home, and she just grabbed a bag. So I won't be using 4 cans altogether, but let's go ahead. We're gonna open these up. I'm not gonna let you guys watch this. This thing is grueling. Alright, let me get these open. Told you. I told you. And it doesn't. Cut it clear off. That tornado we bought, hell, we had that 5 or 6 years before it finally puked. It was still, the motor was still running, but I think the gears were stripped. Okay, so I need to dump all these out. Oh man, I need some chicken bouillon cubes, 2 of them. And they're in my backpack. Monkey said, "You need anything out of the car before I go pick up Mom?" Because she's switching cars. Nope. Wait a minute, hang on. Okay guys, look what I found. Yeah, it's only one, but I can put the other one in when they get back. I did get these pried up without cutting myself, thank goodness. Always keep one of these. I keep 2 in my backpack, 1 in the console of my bike. These things in an emergency situation, excellent chicken broth. All you need is a little bit of water, and that is some protein, you know. Not a lot, but it's some. So carrots. You can put however much or little of this stuff as you want in here, but Monkey don't care for carrots that much. I mean, she'll eat them, it's okay, but it's not her favorite, so I only put 1 can in, like when I make vegetable soup or something, and that must be her getting to the house. Probably should have got some more potatoes though, but that's alright. Alright, now we're going to put this in. And you gotta watch that stupid cutter too. See, it leaves part of the label. And I got the fire started over there. So when it gets down to some coals, we'll go ahead and put this on and let this start cooking. Really all you're doing is heating it up. But then she'll, when she takes her mom back, she'll come out and we're going to spend another night. I'm not sure if we're going to spend tomorrow night or not. We're still discussing that. We're not sure. It just depends. I mean, like we've done it before where we just, you know, the last night, take everything, put everything in the car or take it home if we're close enough and drop it off. Then all we got to worry about is pretty much the tent, you know. But in my case, you know, I brought the bike, so I got to put the bike rack back into the car. Oh yeah, it's going to be looking good. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put this can in too. Cream of mushroom is a really good way to do this. Did I tell you what I'm making? Making chicken pot pie. Anyway, semi-homemade, okay? Because the top, we're just going to use crescent rolls for the top. Those Pillsbury things, I'll show you when we get to that point. But yeah, you can had a spoon around here. I'm not going to waste that. But so, and you can also make your own dough and all that. But since I'm out here, I wasn't going to do all that. It's a lot harder, you know, when you don't have a kitchen. And then you got, you know, your bugs and stuff flying around. Okay, now as soon as that fire gets ready, we're going to put it on and we'll let this start heating up. You gotta love it when that happens, right? I suppose I'll be using this one. It doesn't matter, I can still use it. I'm still going to use it some way or another because it's not going to go to waste, that's for sure. Alright guys, now I'm going to let that heat up and then I'm just going to keep stirring it and stirring it. If it starts getting too thick, I'll add a little water. I would like to use chicken broth, but I forgot it as well. But that's okay. That's alright. It'll be alright. Okay guys, I just checked this a minute ago. It's cooking up fine. Nice and simmery. Starting to thicken up. Whoops. Oh well. Alright, I'm going to take this off of here and let it set over here for a minute until they get back. Well, no, I'm going to let that sit over here a minute and we'll put the top on it. The crust. So let me get this off of here. I'll show you how we're going to do the crust. Okay, so as you guys can see, I put the lid on there so it can get hot. Now I'm going to move the lid out of the way. Yeah, it's very hot. We'll move this out of the way. We'll scoot these coals over. Now we're going to put this back on. Because this is not really a Dutch oven, it's just a cast iron pot. It's not technically a Dutch oven, but now let's get our food. Which is probably still hot. Put that down there. We're going to put the lid on it. Then we're going to take some of these coals here. Just going to put these right on top. If you use charcoal, it's a lot easier. You can put like 10 or 12 briquettes depending on how long you want heat on there. And just going to put that over to the side. Alright. So you get the idea. I'm going to keep doing this just so we can get that top to cook. And once it's cooked, I'll let it rest for a few minutes. And then it'll be done. Alright guys, stick with me. That's not burnt, guys, that's ashes, but it's okay, it's fine.
Yeah, what's a little ash?
It wasn't for that. If it wasn't for the ashes, man.
It looks pretty good.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, it's too bad.
All right, I'm gonna put the lid on. We'll let it rest.
All right.
Okay, guys. So, Monkey's putting some stuff in the car. I'm gonna ride home with them and grab a shower and cool down for a little bit. I might stay at the house tonight. Heat got me today. It was unbearable. Plus, I was cooking over a fire. But we're gonna come out tomorrow. Either way, whether we come out tonight or whatever. She wants to ride her bike tomorrow, so yeah, we're just gonna batten down the hatches here, and I got the trail cam up here. I'm gonna turn it on. Maybe we'll get some wildlife. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna head to the house, and I'll kick you on here in a little bit. Well, next clip for you guys. Okay, guys. So made it back home. So I made the executive decision. I'm cutting the video here. And I'm going to spend the night at the house tonight. I may go out tomorrow night and spend the night tomorrow. Well, we're going out and hang out. She wants to ride her bike some more and stuff. So, but if I decide to stay the night tomorrow night, that'll be a part 2. If not, that'll be it for this video. So, because it got up to 97 today. I don't know what the real feel was. 97. And 15 minutes ago when we left, it was 95, and it's almost 7 o'clock. It's about 5 till 7 right now, so it's just too hot for me to but yeah, I mean, I got the place till Monday, so that's cool. I may or may not stay tomorrow night, but we're definitely going out and hang out tomorrow. And you know, we got most of everything here except for the bikes and stuff. So alright guys, well, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Hopefully your weekend went great, is going great, whatever the case may be, and we'll see you soon. Shea Bear, the Myth, the Man, the Legend. I'm gone for now. Bye bye guys, take care, stay safe.